So milk was running for 2 days into the car, so we have half a liter of milk in the car.
We just broke something.
Oh yeah, we had a bumpy start getting into South Africa, but we also got rewarded with meeting fellow travelers and having some perfect surf. That's our storage compartment where we have normally milk and all that stuff, and it's screwed against the other compartment, and one of those screws opened the milk package, and due to the corrugations and so milk was running for 2 days into the car, so we have half a liter of milk in the car. We really hope that it will not smell bad.
It is really dry here, which is the perfect environment to do something like this, because it was dry in less than 15 minutes and Kai just put everything together. It's a really easy system, and best of all, it's really light.
From the Fish River Canyon we made our way towards the Orange River, but all too soon the hot weather made it clear. We didn't find all the milk, and the car started to smell bad again. We had to take drastic action before we could cross the border to South Africa.
While we were driving, we were still smelling this milk. Disgusting milk, so we are pretty sure the other furniture on the other side is full of milk underneath, which means we need to disassemble it, and it's a nightmare because it has all the water connections, all the electric connections are there, so that's going to be instead of a minute's job, it's going to be hours job. So we decided to come to a campsite, which by the way, it's beautiful. This is the Orange River and we're just in front of it. And we are so lucky because yesterday, or this morning actually, a big group of kayakers just left, so it's super peaceful. And we have nearly the place for ourselves. Look at this area.
I disconnected the sink, I disconnected all the furniture, it's screwed down here, down there and back against the cupping, other than the four that also hold the water tank. Now only like some cables like the light and the solar are connected here, as well as the light that's underneath the roof. So with those cables we need to be really careful to not rip them off, but yeah, we will now piece by piece try to move out the furniture and see how the situation is.
No, I don't like. Okay, looks like here is pretty clean. Yeah, but it's good. We removed that and let's wait until it dries to put it back together and maybe do a little bit of cleaning of the furniture. Kai cleaned the tank and it's changing a bit the hoses and cabling of the pump.
It took us the rest of the day to unpack, move furniture, clean, and then put everything in order again. There was not much time to relax. That's why we took it slow the next morning. But suddenly things had to move fast. we just got a message from Toby from Olga on tour. They are still 500 kilometers away, so they're not making so much progress as we thought. That means they will not make it today, and we need to drive their direction. So we will have a quick lunch right now and then head towards the border, cross the border and continue towards Springbok and hopefully meet them tonight to have a beer together.
Welcome to South Africa!
We hit the road and drove our part towards Springbok.
We decided to meet at this campsite, but there's nobody here, so nobody's taking care of it. And the problem is that we don't have a South African SIM card yet, so we cannot call the number from the campsite. And we need to wait until we meet the others to decide what to do.
We built up camp and spent the evening sharing stories. Of course, in the morning we had to check out the other rigs that all did extensive traveling around Africa. Seeing other cars always gives you ideas what you can improve with yours. Kultur, dass die aus der Tür rausziehen kannst.
Ja, voll gut. Ja.
Before they could head north, Olga needed some attention, as always.
We are going separate ways, we are going south, they are going north. Bon voyage, amigos. We parted ways from Olivia, Tom and Toby. They have a very long drive in front of them. They are going to drive the west coast of Africa in probably 2 months. So that's the challenge, to do that in 2 months. For that they need to prepare all the visas beforehand. But yeah, you can follow their journey in Instagram and in YouTube. We really hope the best for the travels, and we will for sure be following their steps along the west coast.
Just on the side note, when this video goes up,
Oh yeah,
they're hopefully close to Europe or in Europe, because we are pretty far behind with the videos.
yeah.
We, on the other hand, went further south to surf in Lambert's Bay.
We are in Lambert's Bay at the moment. We camped at Caravan Park, just a campsite here, with great views of the surf spot and the fence, yeah. But it's the easiest way to chill a bit and surf.
It was beautiful, and we spent a couple of days close to the surf, enjoying waves and good weather.
Lambert's Bay. We are going towards Elland's Bay, and we will check if the surf is good there. Today the wind was coming from the wrong direction and the waves were closing and not breaking right, so it was no surf. We will have some lunch first and then check if we stay in Elland's Bay or we continue a bit more south. Those times that you get a really small plate for lunch and you're like, damn, I need to order more. Today is the opposite. Look at this. Even the burger has calamari and half hour grew up with calamari.
We spent a noisy night close to Mossel Bay and went back to Lambert's Bay in the morning after the surf was not working there. Things look better here, so I went in for a session.
We just broke something. What is it?
One universal joint. And the prop shaft.
The U-joint. You mean?
And we ripped off some cables. Where they were, but yes.
Okay.
We need a new prop shaft.
We were hearing like a noise all the time and we were not sure what it was, and Kai checked the prop shaft and yeah, now it's too late. What should we do?
We will disconnect the prop shaft in the front and then we will drive without front prop shaft, rear-wheel drive, until we are in Cape Town and get a new prop shaft.
Oh my god.
Basically what happened is the universal joint is broken here, just broke out of the thing. I never saw that, I never thought that would be possible, because I checked them all the time and I didn't feel play, so I don't know what the hell is happening here. it's not going to be cheap. Can you please engage the diff lock?
Okay.
This might look familiar if you follow Grizzly and Bear. In reality, this happened only a couple of days after their problem with their prop shaft.
It happened because I was wearing Rory's t-shirt. Every time you wear the workshop t-shirt, you need to fix something. Basically, those pins are so terribly worn out. I haven't seen something like that. And it really surprises me, because I checked if they have any play in Windhoek, which was like 1,000 kilometers ago. I really don't understand. I didn't feel any play in them, which resulted in them breaking out here. So that flange is rubbish. Cannot reuse that. So most likely we will need to buy a completely new prop shaft.
We are in a cafe to relax a bit and see our next steps. Eating some fish, of course.
In the next episode, we will head to Cape Town to sort out our car and camera issues. Until then, enjoy the ride.